Are you trying to improve your PHP unit testing setup? If so, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into how to separate data providers from your test case class in PHP unit. I totally understand the struggle of organizing your test code. It can get messy when everything is crammed into one file. You're not alone in wanting a cleaner, more manageable approach to testing. Here's the specific question we're addressing today. One user asked if it's possible to put data providers for test methods in a separate file created solely for storing data providers. They also wondered if this is a good practice or if it's better to keep everything in the same test class. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So what's the deal with separating data providers? Keeping your data providers in a separate file can enhance readability and maintainability, especially in larger projects. But is it the best approach? Let's break it down. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a best practice that can elevate your testing game even further. To separate data providers from the test case class in PHP unit, the user should first create a new PHP file specifically for the data providers. This file will contain all the data provider methods. Next, the user should define the data provider methods in this new file. Each method should return an array of data sets that will be used in the tests. After defining the data providers, the user needs to reference these methods in their test class. This is done by using the fully qualified name of the data provider method. Finally, the user should consider whether this separation is a good practice. Keeping data providers in a separate file can enhance organization, especially for larger test suites. Fun fact, the first unit tests were written in the late 1990s, and they have evolved significantly since then. Just like coding, testing has come a long way. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. One user suggests separating data providers from test case classes in Laravel. They demonstrate this by using a data provider located in a different file. The syntax involves referencing the data provider with the @dataprovider annotation, followed by the path to the data method. In the data provider class, the user defines a static method that returns an array of test data. This method can include multiple sets of input and expected output values. Here's the best practice I promised. Always document your data providers. This will help you and your team understand the purpose of each provider at a glance. And there you have it. You can now separate your data providers from your test case class for a cleaner setup. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button for more tips. And don't forget to check out our next video for more advanced PHP unit techniques.